let's get into the Raw review.
All right, there was a certain point where I clocked out.
Okay, no, don't worry because Q Floyd seen. So me and Prime was that seen it. Okay, so this was, but I still like your commentary. This was the first Raw we're post SummerSlam. This is the Triple H era Raw. We're going to do his creative vision going on down for Cardiff in September, and all the way down for the rest of the year going into next year's WrestleMania. So we was just like, now obviously it's going to take time. It's not going to be extremely different, but once again you can tell the difference in this episode of Raw than you could for the previous ones. Not minus the Kevin Dunn camera cuts, or the Kevin Dunn shaky cam, because he loves doing that shit. Am I right, Prime?
Yep.
But there were some noticeable things that are bad that Triple H and I have on that show, i.e. the 24/7 championship.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody was running after that damn belt this week or last week. Omos wasn't on the show.
Listen, if the 24/7 championship don't show up for another couple months, we'll be all right.
No. I think he's gonna burn it. I think he's gonna just throw that in the trash.
It would be great if he did.
So obviously there was a story going around earlier saying that Naomi and Sasha Banks appeared to have agreed to stay with the company. But that's all we know. We don't know the details, the logistics of this or anything like that. So automatically, and including myself, assume that Naomi and Sasha Banks was going to be on Raw tonight. And WWE took pleasure in fucking with us.
You thought it was going to be on Raw tonight?
They got y'all good.
Yeah, I wouldn't have expected all that.
I wouldn't expect them tonight. Like, bro, you got to pay for tickets and all this? No, I'm not expecting them tonight.
And I was just like, because they was just like, with SummerSlam in the review, what kind of statement is it that they going to make tonight? And I was just like, oh my God. Or if Bianca going to get jumped, somebody need to come out there and help her. And I was just like, and at first, I'm not going to lie to you, at first I was like, oh snap, that would be kind of dope. But then I thought about it and I was just like, they didn't leave like baby faces, well, on paper. And I'm just like, if Triple H, like I call him 225, and for Q, they don't understand that reference, Triple H loves to put that pizza in the oven at 225 where everybody uses 350. And when everybody cooks that pizza for 24 minutes, he cooking that joint for about an hour and a half. He cooking it all the way through. Slow cook. That's how he books his stories. Because when that joint come out, it's gonna be the most delicious slice pizza you ever had in your life. That's how he does his shit. So I was like, it's gonna be something like that. Anyway, so Raw kicks off with Becky Lynch, who obviously had a legit dislocated shoulder from SummerSlam the other night.
I just saw that.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know she had a dislocated shoulder.
Didn't either.
And so now she's going to be taking some time off. She reminds me of like when Trish Stratus dislocated her shoulder in that backlash match with Mickie James. And she was gone for some time. So that is something that's a little disappointing. Bianca comes out and she's tells Becky Lynch that she is the man because what we saw the previous night wasn't the man anymore.
Oh.
I'm sorry, cause he be all mad because Becky Lynch take the man. I'm just like, fuck Big Time Bex, you're the man.
Big Time Bex is not a favorite.
No.
It's not a favorite.
Go back to the man, you know what I'm saying, because it ain't Ric Flair anymore. Sorry. Oh well.
Man.
Oh well.
That was rough.
Which, by the way, Bianca was looking sharp tonight.
Listen, sis be bringing it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I gotta put out a clothing line or something, girl. I'm gonna lose some weight and patronize you because, my God.
She probably made that too.
I'm sure she did.
Yeah, she makes almost literally everything she wears. Yeah.
All her stuff, the Street Profit stuff. I don't know what Angelo Dawkins gonna do when they get rid of him.
Yo, the seeds is being planted badly.
Oh, and they was definitely playing tonight also.
Hence why I said he finna be out there ugly and lonely. Just
ugly and lonely. They, Bianca said, talk about showing up, care who the next challenger is, but we get a camera cut backstage, so the camera's running backstage to see what happened, and then Bayley and her crew, I think the new name is called Control. Is that right, Brian?
I don't know, but Braun Strowman, she put control of Braun Strowman was like your narrative, and everybody that was like, get him away from her, please.
Wait, what happened?
On Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah, because all she put is control in the picture of them, and then under it, Braun Strowman put your narrative, and then everybody in the comments was like, get this man away from her, please.
I hope she blocked him.
It's the most talked about wrestling promotion in the nation.
She should have posted
the nation
of a fucking storage closet, and been like, so I see this is where y'all like to do business. Get the fuck out of here.
So so Becky Lynch was obviously taking that, so she's written off TV. So obviously, Bianca was back there trying to help her out and everything like that. So this was the ongoing storyline that was going on throughout the night. So now we are going to get a couple we're going to get two triple threat matches, and the winners of both of those matches are going to face Bobby Lashley for the United States Championship. Mm-hmm. They actually put a United States Championship history package together. Mm-hmm. Showing the history of the United States Championship, to make it feel like something.
Somebody about to say somebody doing something.
Yeah, show Dusty Rhodes, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Rick Rude, Booker T, John Cena. Booker T. Yeah, it was great. So the first triple threat match they had was AJ Styles versus Mustafa Ali versus The Miz. Everybody was like,
Didn't I just say, where is Mustafa Ali at?
He was trying to protest Mustafa Ali, like, fire me please, and then he's like, hold on.
See, look, you held out, and look where
No, he ain't held out. They didn't say let him go.
That's what I'm saying, because you ain't had no choice.
Yeah.
It could have went the other way. It could have been like, well, you just want to sit back here and catering.
Yeah.
Because we said so.
And do y'all think Roderick Strong still want his release, or?
I think
forgot about Bull.
I think Roderick will probably come to the main roster. I mean, because I think he can look at it now, especially with the trios titles being released for AEW. He's going to get lost over it. He can't be part of the Undisputed Elite over there, and he'll just be another lackey. I think now,
because Adam Cole is,
he could probably come to the main roster and or be the veteran help on NXT, whatever he wants to do. But I still think it's not urgent for him to jump. You know what I'm saying? Just yet.
I'm not saying jump. I'm just saying just whatever he wants to do.
This matchup gets some time, which a lot of matches, which is the theme of the whole night here. This is a really good triple threat matchup. Ali kills AJ Styles with a tornado DDT on the floor, and Styles took that wonderfully. But this was the highlight of the match was the finish, which I thought was a damn good finish, where Ali goes, Miz is down, and he has an injured ribs from the Logan Paul match. Mustafa Ali goes and hits a 450 splash on the Miz, but because of the recoil of how he popped up, AJ catches him in a Styles clash, and Styles clashes him on top of the Miz and wins the match. I was just like, that was probably one of the most dopest Styles clashes I've seen since the one he did on Ricochet.
Oh yeah, he bounced him off the rope.
Off the rope and called him. I thought that was dope. This was one of the most creative Styles clashes I've seen. I was like, okay, he wants these guys to go out there and actually wrestle their way. Go out there, because they had a damn good match. If y'all haven't seen that match, go ahead and see it. Actually, they still have on Twitter of like the different like showing the 450 get caught to the Styles clash. That was a really good opener for the matchup. Bailey, they show a replay of what happened earlier, and then Bailey, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky walking backstage, and then that homegirl interview, I don't know her name, Sarah something.
Schreiber.
And Sarah Schreiber, yeah.
That's what he said, Sarah Cyber. I was like, all right, y'all, because come on. Y'all couldn't do that. My bad. Oh, Lord.
Asks, why talk Becky Lynch and Becky says it's all about them. She knows, she'll know what it means soon enough. But then, go ahead.
I seen this on Twitter, and somebody put this. They called Dakota Kai and Io Sky's tag team Kai and Sky, and then they put a picture of Kai and Ty and just paste their face on.
Oh, please.
Oh, Lord.
Oh.
Kai and Sky.
Kai and Sky.
Kai and Ty, that's hilarious. But at the same time, this is the little Easter egg they've been throwing all night. So the Usos walk in and watching all the ladies leave. And he was just like, all right. So then, but they're talking about they have they had to defend their tag team championships against the Mysterios tonight. And they're gonna beat them because
I never thought I would say that, make that noise relative to Rey Mysterio, but it's not him.
Or no, because look, they the Tues and we the one. I thought Q was gonna do it, but he's slipping out there.
Man, go ahead, man.
Seth freaking Rollins his way to the ring, and then he said, "All right, look." They show him injuring Riddle, and he's like, "Look, it's Monday Night Rollins. I'm here to host festivities, but now I got rid of Riddle. I'm trying to move over to bigger things. I want the championship from Roman." But then the Street Profits come out, both of them.
Oh Lord!
And then said like, cut the music, don't do the cups, don't say nothing. Okay, he said, "I don't want to talk to losers." And then they was like, "But wait a minute, didn't we beat you for the tag team championships at one point?" And they said, and then Montez says, "Well, didn't you the one who lost to Cody Rhodes? Well, he only had, what was it, one titty or one nipple?"
Oh shit!
Not one titty.
One booby.
One booby. Okay, so
one titty would have been funnier, but
one titty definitely would have been funnier.
Yes. So he said Seth Rollins was egging on top about something. Y'all been loose over there. Maybe it's time for y'all to break up. And he said, "Look, y'all out."
Why did you say all ominous?
I know. He said, "Y'all out here. It's y'all two. And I'm out here by myself. It's not a tag team match." And he said, "Well, then why make it 1-on-1? So we're gonna go old school. We're gonna do rock paper scissors shoot." So he said, "Bring the ref out here." So they about to do rock paper scissors shoot, and they go rock paper scissors, and Montez just grabs the ref and runs to the ring, leaving Dawkins up there looking stupid.
Dawkins know he was gonna lose anyway. So
and I was just like, "Oh, they gonna hate this on." You know what? Honestly, I think it's gonna be more of a. Everybody think talking about the Montez heel turn. I think it maybe Dawkins is gonna turn heel.
I think it's gonna be Dawkins too.
Yeah.
Because he was
I don't want it to be Dawkins.
But I think it's gonna be because who has more of a motive here? Montez is gonna get his shine regardless.
Well, Montez is having all these temper tantrums.
Yeah, because he can't hold his weight. Dawkins can't hold his weight.
He having all these temper tantrums. Partner, he gonna get his.
So today they're having a match. Seth Rollins and Montez have about a good 15-minute match. Like both, every match on here got time this week, like to actually just have a wrestling match. So Montez is a huge crossbody for a 2 count on Seth Rollins, and he keeps getting all these big power moves in. And, that crossbody he did reminded me of like old school Randy Orton, where he used to do it back in 2002.
With face Orton with the shaggy hair.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Ford gets more air. But I was saying, but that's what it reminded me of. Seth Rollins hits a buckle bomb, and then goes for the Falcon Zero for a 2 count, and Ford kicks out, and then Seth Rollins goes for, I think it's his fall splash. He misses. Ford goes for his fall splash. But he gets the knees up, and then he goes and hits the curb stomp, and then it's the victory. He tries to go for another curb stomp, but Dawkins comes out, and then he saves his partner, and that's where we end it.
He saves his partner.
He said the partner. They show Roman is going to defend his championship against Clash of the Castle, and we get more highlights from SummerSlam. So he's trying to find a way to pace this show. So
yeah, the first hour was commercial free.
Yeah, he's trying to find a way to pace this show because no matter what you do, no matter who's in charge of the show, it's hard to write 3 hours of television, especially an interesting 3 hours of television. So, like I said, unless he has the power to go back to 2 hours, which I don't think he does. But
why doesn't he have it?
Because I think that's like a Stephanie thing. And
just be like Stephanie. Can't get 2 hours.
I don't know what when it comes to like the business, the money, and stuff like that. What they want to do, like, I really don't know. I'm saying if they can go back 2 hours though,
it's like they probably get less. They probably just restructure their deal or whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's like you just ask Stephanie and Stephanie Khan think about it. I don't think it's like You know, you making it seem like he got like levels of people to go. It's just Stephanie and Nick
Yes. Look, as of right now, like I said, I don't know. It's obviously it's a lot to do with business, so I don't know what the case is. Right now, we got to deal with 3 hours. Next up, we get Alexa Bliss taking on Asuka just to have another women's match, but this was really just said to be a no contest because Dakota Kai, Io Sky, and Bayley run down. They start beating up Asuka and Alexa Bliss, but here comes Bianca Belair. She run down, and then she says, "Look, I am tired of all this because right now I want to match with one of y'all tonight." And then Io Sky steps up. So later on, we're going to get Bianca Belair taking on Io Sky.
I'm gonna just tell you, it just looks so. They could have just kept the IO. The IYO just looks so different.
It looks ew. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to pronounce it, but one thing I am liking though, thank you Bianca for being aggressive. Because I swear, if this was 2 weeks ago, this woman, as they get in the action, would have came and skipped down to the ring, smiling, swinging that damn braid, and then would have been like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I want to fight one of y'all tonight. No, she said she took the earrings off, like, nah, one of y'all bitches about to get it. That's all I'm asking for, because you don't have to be always a smiling babyface to be a babyface. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to be that way. We get the next set of triple threat. We get Dolph Ziggler taking on Ciampa, taking on Shush Please, Chad Gable. And when he came out there with the microphone, he was talking. I was just like, "Yo, Prime, tell me you was not getting 2000s Kurt Angle or late 1999 Kurt Angle."
I mean, basically, that's what Chad Gable is. So I mean,
exactly. Yeah. I'm just saying, but the shush and thank you. I'm just like, because as soon as he was doing all that, I was like, I was clapping like, as y'all know me, I'm Kurt Angle Mark. I was just like, this is late 1999, early 2000s Kurt Angle. He comes
I would say this is comedy Kurt.
Yeah, that's what that era was, and I'm just like, okay, because I was like, let him win. I automatically thought he was going to win because when I first saw,
well, first of all, I already knew it was going to be Ciampa and Miz or Ciampa and AJ. I already knew that.
So that's what I'm saying. But when he was doing that, I was just like, okay, obviously he wants to put more of a spotlight on Chad Gable. So, but the match was really good, and one of their highlight spots in this matchup was that Chad Gable puts Ciampa in the corner, does the chaos theory, and as he's doing the chaos theory, Dolph Ziggler gives him a zigzag, and I was just like, they are really out here just giving it their all with that matchup. I thought that was.
It's like that one triple threat match with Baron Corbin and AJ and Ziggler. He hit the end of days and the zigzag at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, that was like a small gem out of all that stuff like that. But they Dolph Ziggler out to ring, and then Gable gets the fairy tale ending, and Ciampa wins the matchup. So I'm not mad at Ciampa because that was my original pick until I got caught up in the Kurt Angle love. So I'm not.
I mean, since they're facing that side, you know what? Never mind. Keep going. I almost spoiled it.
Okay, so yeah, okay. We almost there. Then we get a little video pack saying Edge. They show what Edge having to Judgment Day at SummerSlam that he's going to return up next. Edge comes out
with the regular song.
Exactly. Thank God.
Somebody tried to play me on Twitter. Well, he's a darker character, so he's not going to do that for a while.
That's definitely what they made it seem like, though. I'm not going to lie. You coming up with fire, Edge don't got nothing to do with fire. And now all of a sudden he got this fire gimmick, but that's what I thought he was going to be darker too. So, you know.
Oh, no, I get it. Basically, I didn't see much of his promo, but he was basically saying that he's going to take out the Judgment Day. I'm just like, well, you ain't really got to do much. All you got to do is just wait about another week because they already lost all the momentum. Like, seriously.
Yeah, really.
Because after you let it just inflated. So,
Hey.
Ray and Dominic are backstage preparing for the matchup, and they're saying they're focused on beating the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, which you know it's not going to happen.
This made me so upset. Obviously, I'm a big attire person. I'm like, you don't have to necessarily match. You can just have like a inkling of the same color. This man Dominic got on all white, and Ray got on like yellow, orange, and all this. I'm like, bro. Come on, man.
Like, at least put your yellow gear on, like your yellow and gray, Dominic.
Yeah, you don't have to match color for color, but bro, you look like a team at least.
Probably on about the teams, man.
I understand that sentiment. It's not that hard. Everybody ain't got a personal seamstress. Like, all jokes aside, the Street Profits always look put together because she be making their outfits. Everybody's not gonna have it. Y'all don't have to have the same exact attire. I agree. Y'all could at least look like y'all know each other. Like,
it's like, yo, we wearing the black attire tonight. All right, we're wearing all black. Cool.
Like,
all right, you got red. All right, we're wearing red tonight. Like,
me and the homies text each other. What you wearing tonight? Like, y'all couldn't do that before y'all left the house. What the fuck? I don't understand.
And y'all live together. Y'all could just literally go in his room and be like, all right, that's what I'm wearing today. All right.
Go in his room with it. Next, we got the non-title match. Io Sky taking on Bianca Belair. Good matchup. Like I said, about another 15 minutes before this match. It was all about Io. The story that was being told was more so Io Shirai being, all aerial, and Bianca just using her power to, like they said, if Bianca want to move you, she gonna move you.
So real quick, because I kind of missed it. Is she not the genius of the sky anymore, or they just kind of gone with that?
They still said that.
Okay.
They still said that, and that shit was saying
he just don't round up. Genius of the Sky, Io Shirai was good, But,
however, even though I thought the match was good, I don't know if I don't want to judge and stereotype, but it could have been a language barrier there because they were noticeably calling their spots in the ring. And
have they ever worked together before? I
didn't see it the first time. Maybe it could have been. I can tell.
Probably briefly because Bianca was in the War Games match.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. And I'm
like, was that real?
It's just like when she go up behind her, she put a hold the rope, so you could see Bianca whispering or something. Then like an elbow will come late or something like that because you could tell he was calling spots in the matchup.
Did they not rehearse it?
I mean, some people don't rehearse the match necessarily. They just talk
run
about
through it at least.
Like I said, some people don't do that anyway.
Some people just talk about, all right, I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do this, all right, I'm gonna do that.
Some people call it in the ring.
John Cena.
John Cena.
Elbow, duck, elbow.
Like you be seeing that. I'm like, okay.
John,
stressed ass. Okay. I'm about to say, if you ever watched like a John Cena match like in the later years, like when he be working with like Braun Strowman or something like that, he like this. All right, shoulder tackle. And you hear it and you see it.
Go to the top rope.
Exactly. Get down. Slow down. And I'm just like, Cena. Power slam.
Reverse that attitude adjustment. Reverse it.
And I'm like, yo, shit, do you not know the cameras on? Like, the millions of people watching you and shit.
You don't give a shit no more, bro.
I was just like, yeah,
I did some interview and asked him why he said he calls his stuff so loud. He was like, well, I'd rather everybody hear it than nobody hear it, and my opponent not be able to hear it. I'm like,
I guess.
See to be called shit like loud. And I'm just like, like.
My man said shoulder tackle.
Because he always used to do this spot where, when it comes to big guys, like Big Show or Braun Strowman, you see them go for the shoulder tackle, but they just standing like a brick. He like ricochet off of him. So when he bounced on the ropes, he'd be like, shoulder tackle. And it's just be like, and he just go bounce on the ropes. I'm just like, did y'all hear that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, see the call the matchup, and then he get there with Brock. And Brock like, fuck this. What the fuck I want to do? Open hard way. But anyway, it still didn't take away from the matchup. Io was hitting all the aerial stuff, and she was she did the running knees into the corner, and then she tried to do like a running drop kick back, just picked her up and then spine busted her. But then she tried to go to the title for a 450, but Bayley and Dakota Kai come out, and then they try to trip Bianca up.
This is when you was hoping that Sasha and Naomi was going to show up.
At first, I thought it was going to be the main event. I ain't going to lie to y'all. And then Alexa Bliss and Asuka come down. And I'm just like, all right, here go a real test. Because under Vince McMahon, probably what would happen under Vince McMahon?
6-man tag.
6-man tag.
6-person tag, player.
But no, they kept the match going. They were just outside, just like, and all of a sudden, they was just like, all right, we ain't doing this. They both got, Asuka and Alexa Bliss got in the ring with Bayley and Io and Dakota Kai, and everybody just started fighting. everybody just started fighting. They started rumbling.
Hold on a minute, player. That's what you would have heard. Hold on a minute, player.
Yeah. If y'all want to get physical, if y'all want to rumble, then what we're going to do is we're gonna get some more referees out here playing. We're going to have ourselves a 6-woman tag team match. Tell me how like that, players. That's the second
that video package is probably the funniest video package that they ever made.
Have you
10
heard
man, 20 man, 30?
Have you heard him come out and say some shit like that? That's what he be doing.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go get some more lads out here, players.
I just can't wait because I really want this. I need EO versus Oscar.
Oh, that's gonna be a good one.
Hell yeah.
You know, it was funny. Side note is when Triple H mocked Taylor, but he said, "Player."
Oh my god! Please keep it to yourself.
That shit was hilarious. Look, Triple H knows that he. I always said Triple H is the guy that hangs around the black people, but he knows he's the white guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With even when Vincent the
did you see he was dancing with New Day?
Yeah, he knows he's the white guy. Because even when Vincent the Spirit, he was like this, it's official. You are now the whitest guy. That's what he's saying. It's like he knows it. He just knows I'm not trying to be, hard. I ain't trying to be, Logan Paul like that. I know I'm the white guy.
Remember when he was with Crown Time?
Oh yeah. For sure.
He was like, I don't know what y'all talk about.
Exactly. That shit was like what? That shit was great. Oh, I do miss that one. I did Deuce down low. But anyway, yeah. So they start fighting. The referees and Daivari and Jamie Noble come out and break them up. So
I'm sorry. I'm low key tired of seeing them this week.
You low key tired of seeing Daivari and Jamie Noble.
Every segment. They was there with the Seth Rollins segment. They was there with the Pat McAfee thing.
Yeah, they was there. They had a busy weekend.
Yes. Every time somebody need to get broken up, here we go.
They pick up the Jamie Noble and Daivari. I was just like, oh, I miss JJ Security, even though we got Jerry Mercury there. So the match went to no contest. So obviously we're like, okay, we're probably going to get a 6-man tag team match next week.
Please no.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah, Triple H tries. We don't need a 6-person tag. You just build up to the 6-person tag.
I mean, unless you do like the because I don't know.
I think we build up to the 6-woman tag.
Maybe so.
Because,
or it'll probably be like Dakota Kai taking on Alexa Bliss because you don't want Kai, Shirai, or Bayley losing yet.
Yeah.
So I
feel like that's why I was DQ because they didn't want Bianca to lose or Io to lose. So
exactly. So since Rhea doing other shit, it looks like Clash at the Castle is going to probably be Bayley and Bianca, so they can finish off their thing because they never really finished it. Miz is back there prepping up Ciampa, and get ready for time. He said, "I want you to channel everybody." You know what I'm saying, from Harley Race, Miz, and say that Ciampa's going to win the United States Championship. So we have Ciampa taking on AJ Styles, and who they bring on commentary? A former United States champion. 2-time Hall of Fame from Houston, Texas, Booker T. I was like, I kind of miss having, other people on the commentary.
Booker T on commentary.
Yeah, to make it feel important. So, the Miz versus AJ Styles, obviously, AJ versus Ciampa. We know Ciampa and AJ can have way better matches. It was a solid match. But it ain't like,
it would make no sense for them to kick it in the second gear on a regular Raw match.
Exactly, especially when going forward. But Miz tries to hold AJ's leg so he can get counted out, but AJ gets out of it. Does make its way back in there. Ciampa knees Styles as he gets back in the ring, gives him the fairy tale ending, and the winner is Ciampa. So next week, it'll be Ciampa taking on Lashley for the United States Championship.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think is going to happen with that one?
I have two options. Obviously, there are two options, but I think either Ciampa loses and the Miz tries to help and makes him lose, and then he leaves the Miz, and then now he's his own self.
Which he's having.
Or I think they surprise him and just have Ciampa win, and then him and Miz just slowly break away.
Now, if that's the case, here's the thing: if you're going to have Ciampa win the United States Championship, you got to have something for Bob. Bobby's the top player on Raw.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can have like Miz cheat, and then Bobby can like be up there doing something else.
In other words, what I'm saying is, if you're going to do that, that means the next step is for Bobby to go after the championship. Now, obviously, Drew McIntyre is going after the championship against Roman. So it's like, do they have plans on splitting the championship so they can have one-on-one and one on each show, or what are they planning on doing? Because you got to build up. Because right now, the United States Championship is the de facto championship on Raw right now. Mm-hmm. Since Roman's not on Raw. So, after that, we get we get a commercial break. We show what Brock did at the end of the SummerSlam Crown of Reign. Took this cowboy hat to Tennessee. Then we get an Undisputed Tag Team Championship match. Mysterio's taking on the Usos. Which
you said a what match?
It was a regular tag team match for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. Excuse
me. The Mysterios are a tag team?
The Mysterios versus the Usos.
I don't know. I ain't seen no Mysterios as a tag team. I see one guy with a mask and one guy.
Oh my god!
Shut up.
So they kicked it. Mysterio and Jay kicked it into high gear at the beginning. So I was like, are they probably trying to run through this matchup? But no, they gave them 20 minutes. Like,
yeah, he swore something else was going to happen because he was like, ain't no way they getting this much time. They got that much time.
They got that much time. And like I said, I'm a prisoner to the old way. I'm sorry. I was just like, I'm good to see matches long. But however, when Dominic just tagged in there, I was like, he ain't the hot tag wrestler.
I see somebody on Twitter saying, why is Logan Paul better than Dominic Mysterio?
You said, why is who?
Logan Paul better than
Dominic.
It hurts my soul, but they right, because he needs...
Dominic slipped on the 619 attempt. Like, you still get caught up in the ropes fire?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you ain't outside where it was wet. Nah, this is inside.
So, I just say didn't get it. So, but, what was it? Jay pulls Ray. He bounced off the ropes. He gives him a super kick. It was nice. He kicks out of Dominic. Hits a suicide dive, kind of like overshoots Jimmy or Jey Uso that was on the outside.
He said, "I don't know which one."
I think it was Jay because Jimmy had the shirt on tonight. Then he runs in there. Dominic tries to throw Jimmy into the ropes. They go for the 619, but then Jay does a blind tag. They hit a 1D on Dominic, and then they pin, and then they win the matchup. After the match, here comes Judgment Day. I was like, we ended with Judgment Day. So,
great.
So while Finn Balor and Damian Priest is beating up Mysterio, Rhea Ripley's just getting her licks in on Dominic. I was just like,
bro, she was choking this man with her legs, and I see everybody on Twitter was like,
everyone on Twitter do that to me.
Yeah, basically. So Rhea tweeted, she's like, Dominic must be living out all y'all dreams.
Yo,
somewhere, but
Rhea Ripley admitted it. She do this shit on purpose. It's like because of how the people on Twitter react to it. That's why she pins her women opponents like that. You ever see the way she pins somebody?
Yes.
Yeah.
And she arched up and she had like that. She like, they love seeing this. I do it on purpose. Especially when she be pinning Selena Vega, she be folding her the fuck up. And I'm just like, Rhea know what the fuck she doing. So yeah, so she choking Dominic and shit like that, but then here comes Edge. Edge come down there running swole as shit, like you just said, like a posable action figure.
He did.
Yeah, just run down there, just going there, just taking out Damian Priest and Finn Balor. And then he's going to go spear Finn Balor, but then Rhea Ripley pushes Dominic into Finn Balor, which knocks Finn Balor out the way, and ends up spearing Dominic. So then he was just like,
he didn't care not one second. He
slid out the ring, was just like, all right,
come back here, Finn. Get running out the Balor.
So, and that's what. So Mysterio's gonna go check on his son. So that's the way it Raw ended, which I thought Raw was a decent show. Yep. I thought Raw was a decent show. I said, obviously, Joey tried to do as best he could with the pacing. Was it the best Raw ever? Absolutely not. But what I liked about it was the pacing. The matches got time to, like, work. Like, each match got, like, about 10, 15 minutes. Like, to actually do good, tell a good story, like some good wrestling. I'm just like, that is what was missing. You know, we didn't have long drawn out promos. There was no fucking 24/7 segment. There was no Omos.
Let it go.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, we gotta find something new for you to do. You know, like whatever the case may be. I'm like, so that is those are all good signs. So I'm ready to see SmackDown on Friday.
I'm not about all that. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up.
No.
What?
You're not gonna cancel tickets for their hatch?
I'm saying if this is Raw, so let's check out what SmackDown has to offer. I don't know what his creative control is with NXT. Like I don't know because I know Sean is down there.
The roar of the crowd. They need to bring that song back.
Well, on NXT.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you don't like Wale.
It's not even a song. It's just down there. Yeah, that's it. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I give Raw a thumbs up. Yeah. So post any comments about how you guys felt about Raw, this new era going in. I felt good doing the review with my people again because it felt good. We haven't done a Raw review in a while.
Because it hasn't been good in a while.
Say what?
Because it hasn't been good in a while.
I know. Trust me, I know. But I can say so. I want to see.
I've been told you we should stop watching Raw. You was like, no, we got to do it for the people, man.
And then I stopped, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I said, when there's going to be a change, I start watching again. So then there's been a change. So why not watch SmackDown?
Yep.
So let's check out SmackDown. So post any comments down below. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button for more WWE content right here on NC Studios. So once again, this is NC, place we chill, trying Mr. A&D. Not Deion Sanders for prime time.
All right. It's been a good time.
You hold on that one. The greatest catch lady sketch.
Apparently it's been some fumbles, but yeah, it's been real.
And then the man, the myth, reality revolutionary freshman flow.
All right, y'all be good.
All right. And the Nerd Coalition is out.